What is up, everybody? It's Anniversary here today, and we're gonna talk about the PS5 Pro. Apparently, the regular model is still in stock in the US or the UK, so this thing is not going off too well. The regular PS5 model for $700 in the US is not selling that well. Not shocking. Like, who really wants to pay that much more for a PS5? Like, the most convincing game they had that was convincing a lot of people to get it was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and I'm playing the game right now. The game looks great in the fidelity or graphics mode, and with the PS5 Pro, you pretty much get that graphics mode at the FPS, the 60 FPS setting. I'm like, I'm not really gonna spend $700 just for that added feature. You can see the people's beard, you can see their sweat more clearer, the grass more clearer. I don't really care that much, so I guess a lot of people feel the same way. They're not gonna pay that extra money to get $700 to get that extra fidelity with the visual, with the FPS intertwined. Like, it ain't that big of a deal to me particularly. So people are not buying it like that. But the PS5 Pro 30th Anniversary Edition, that's the one with the retro PS1 look, the gray skin as well. Gamers are fighting back against scalpers because that thing sort of instantly, the PS5 Pro 30th Anniversary Edition, sort of like instantly within seconds on the PlayStation Direct site. Gamers are fighting back against scalpers. People are saying they're reporting these listings, which I didn't know you can do, but apparently this guy has figured it out. This guy stated, "I don't have many hobbies, but reporting the PlayStation 30th Anniversary console scalpers to eBay is quickly becoming a favorite." And this is a message of him on eBay saying the content he reported was removed. So he's been removing these different scalpers listings of the 30th Anniversary Edition, which some we have been seeing like up to like $4,500 for that bundle. Apparently he's been removing them all day. So good job to him. Now, I'm not a fan of the PS5 Pro, but some people do want that system, the special 30th Anniversary one. So I don't want the scalpers to get it over those guys. I think it is wrong that the scalpers get to buy those systems from Sony. It's like the people who are buying that system is like, I'm assuming like the diehard, like super PlayStation fans to begin with. So it kind of sucks that the super PlayStation fans can't even get those systems, but it's going to scalpers, so the scalpers try to resell it to these people. So if you can get rid of the scalpers, make them suffer, then I'm all for it. Because F the scalpers, all they do is ruin our hobby as a whole. Then it gives you a detailed breakdown on what you're supposed to do. For those interested, they are breaching the terms of use. You are not allowed to scalp a limited quantity item and hike the price before it's even released. So apparently they can't do that on eBay. It says report the category listing practices. He's giving you the whole details on how you get rid of these scalper listings. I'm glad Zoe's finally doing it. These scalpers have been a pain since like the pandemic, probably before that, but they was very like, they made a lot of noise just for doing like the pandemic when the PS4, PS5 and Xbox Series X just first released. When they were scalping the PS5s when they first released, so I guess people got fed up, and now they're going head to head with these scalpers. Play dirty how they're playing dirty. Report the listings is what he's saying right here pretty much. So there you go. A lot of people are confused that you can even do this. I didn't know you could do this either, because I thought people would have been did this, especially like when the PS5 was first released, if you could have did this. But okay, people are fighting back now, which is interesting to see. Oh man. Scalper listings are being removed from eBay. Praise be, they're finally starting to do something against it. Okay. I can assume that a product being listed on there isn't actually tangible / released as against the terms of service to begin with. Everyone wanted someone to do something, but really it was nowhere where these clowns to resell scalp pre-orders. It just ended. 100% support what eBay is doing. However, I'm curious what the reason these postings are being removed. Surely it can't be against these terms of the post item for more than it's worth, given many old cars are posted for more, etc. Okay, so apparently the technical terms of why they're being removed is that it's classified as unfair seller terms, pre-sale, snagging a limited quantity of something and putting it up for way more than asking before it's even out is 100% against eBay terms of service. Okay, so hopefully eBay keeps that same energy with all these different limited products, because apparently if that's against their rules, it don't seem like they really reinforce that. People just don't, I guess a lot of people just don't manually report those items is what this guy's trying to do here. So And he said he took down around 30 to 40 of these items, and that's just been yesterday. He probably took down more. So he personally took down 30 to 40 of these listings. So he's definitely going out with, they're definitely going out with these scalpers, which I don't mind them. Screw these scalpers. I was like, you're going to still make it ruin this hobby, then screw you. I was like, I hope you get stuck with them. And have to sell it for a little bit above the regular retail price. So hopefully these scalpers get stuck with these PS5 systems. Have to sell it for retail price to get it and make even. I did that for the graphics card scalpers and that did nothing. So I don't know if eBay is just now fighting back to get some good PR, because I know like during PS5, when the PS5 first released, that wasn't heard of. You could just report the listings, and apparently when recent graphics cards released, they didn't do that either. So apparently now eBay's trying to change things, because this is getting kind of out of hand now. It's getting to a point where it's like you can't get any type of new product on scalpers buying it, and it's really annoying. WF the scalpers, yes, that includes landlords. Definitely some scalpers right there. If you want to go into that, yeah. The great scalper war has begun. The war on scalpers. It's funny because once again, this is just the PlayStation PlayStation looking PS5 Pro, because the regular Pro is still in stock. Like I can go on the PS Direct right now and buy this if I wanted to, but I have no interest in buying a PS5 Pro. So it's crazy how people go crazy over a limited edition model, but the regular one is just still there. Like most people are not buying the regular edition like that. So if you're a scalper trying to buy the regular PS5 Pro, you're an idiot, because nobody's even buying this thing like that. So. I'm curious, what are people saying about the regular PS5 Pro being in stock as well? What are people saying about this? Not a surprise, Sony's offering something virtually nobody asked for. Thinks was needed. With no new games / showcase games that was negligible performance gains, missing components, and for an outrageous price. All at the time they were disenfranchised gamers through lackluster practices, probably whatever showcases. Yeah, I gotta agree. They have shown no new games with this thing. They only been showing off older games that's been a year plus old at this point in time on PS5. Who really cares? Missing components like the disc drive. You gotta pay extra $90 or $80 extra for a disc drive with this system. Like, that's just crazy to me. Or the stand. So yeah, I can see a lot of people aren't buying this. It's like, it's way too much. It's like they're being super greedy, kind of turning into Apple at a point, kind of being viewed as like Apple. It's just being greedy at this point in time. Future PSA, don't buy the PS6. Hold up for the PS6 Pro. Yeah, I don't think most people are going to hold up for a PS6 Pro. That seems pretty stupid. I'd rather just buy the PS6. I'd rather buy the PS6 over the PS5 Pro in this instance. I have no desire to pay $70 for a mid-gen refresh. If Sony offered a trade-in deal where I got $400 for my current PS5, then I'll gladly spend the remaining $300 on this. I think, isn't GameStop doing that? I think that was like a limited promotion, but GameStop was doing that. But you have to wait like months to get the system though. So I don't know. Even still, it's like I still don't see it's worth it. I think the PS5 was just fine. Like the games on there look just fine. Like I was playing Rebirth, it looks fine on there. Graphics mode just won't get the 60 FPS, but still, I'm not paying $700 just for 60 FPS on Final Fantasy Rebirth. That seems crazy to me. Because other than that, you're just playing old back catalog again. Like, why would you want to do that? Play games you already played before just because they have a fresh new coat of paint on them. Doesn't make any sense. I think these PS5s are going to be stuck in the warehouse. I think these things are going to be clogging up the warehouse. Like, I don't think they're going to have a large supply of these PS5 Pro systems. Because I think the only one that's going to be selling is that limited edition one, but the regular ones are not going to sell crazy like that. It might do worse than what the PS4 Pro did. For sure, it's not going to sell out anytime soon. The sticker price is in itself a deterrent for some, especially since the PS5 for many is good enough. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really seeing the game that's making me want to change my mind about the PS5 Pro, so it is what it is. This is great. I hope scalpers are left with a bunch of units they can't shift. Yeah, if you're a scalper, you bought the regular PS5 Pro, not even a special edition, you're getting screwed. Good luck with that, because the average Joe Blow can just buy a PS5 Pro on the direct website. It's like, if it's that easy, then I'll say you'll make money off that. And then with the limited edition one, your stuff has been reported, so you literally gotta wait until the last day of this thing to make money, to try to make some money off this thing. So I don't see scalpers winning in this situation. Like, I really don't see them winning, because the people are reporting them en masse, and they gotta wait until the actual date it releases to make some type of money off of it. Like, how much money are you making really off this thing? It can't be a lot. Looks like it will be available forever. That means it's gonna go on sale quicker. Like, if this thing doesn't sell at all, I think they're probably gonna put it on sale quicker. So I'm gonna see that these are just duds and they have to get rid of them. So we might not be seeing that high price point for very long if these things just don't move at all. So that's a good thing about it, at least. I don't know. Well, I mean, if this was cheaper, would I still even buy it? I'll just stick with the regular PS5 at that point. I don't even know. Even if this thing was cheaper, I still got to buy the disc drive. I was like, I probably wouldn't even bother with this thing, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna include it right here. So there you go. The PS5 Pro is still available for the US and UK regions. You can still really buy it. And also, scalpers are getting screwed because people are reporting them on eBay. eBay is probably the biggest site for scalpers to sell stuff at. It's like they're getting review bombed, they're getting reported on eBay, so they're screwed. So that's a good thing, at least, I guess. So definitely want your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like if you like this video, and as always, thanks for watching, and peace.